Absolute zero. Let me just check to see if I can see it now on there. It's all a learning curve, isn't it? Really? Oh yeah, test stream. Tom and Az are here.
Yeah, cool. So it has changed it to that name. That's right then. So that's worked. Can you like write a message on the chat on that YouTube or something?
Yeah. Text message should have just done it.
Nothing's come through yet.
Unless you have to monitor it on YouTube as well while it's live on there, maybe.
So can you see a chat on YouTube?
Yeah.
Twitch. Yeah. So if I put it on here again, hi, Aaron. Does that pop up on that chat on YouTube somewhere?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but did you not see mine original one?
Oh, it's come up on stream as well. No. What have I put on this one?
I'm just going to try and test it again.
This is Tom on Twitch. So that's come up there. It's come up. The Twitch one's come up for me that I just typed in. But it seems like the YouTube one isn't.
That's weird.
How do I see my own live stream? Your channel.
Just sent another
Hello.
test message.
Aaron's Weird and Wonderful World test message. That's
me,
come on YouTube. Oh, it has come up this time. Yeah, it came up that time.
Oh, okay, yeah, it does.
So
yeah.
I can see messages from both Twitch and YouTube. They don't communicate together, though, by the look of it. So, because I thought obviously that'd be ideal if someone could be like, if you were watching on Twitch and I was watching on YouTube. I was hoping like it could interact almost seamlessly. Obviously, we can just put that up. Tom on Twitch. Test message. And yours even gets a nice little picture.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's.
So we know messaging works. Say I want to show you this lovely thing of.
Nice podcast there. Pass the turn. Spotify. Which will now be live going forward, hopefully.
Live at 5.
Are we pissing our pants yet?
And then I'll finish showing you this. And I just turn it off and it's just me and you talking again.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Cool. All right, then. So I think it should be ready just to...
The one slight problem is the delay. There seems to be a huge delay between us live and then when you watch either Twitch or YouTube, they both seem to be really delayed.
Yeah, 7-second delay or something like that. I was watching some YouTube videos today on Restream, and they said that's one of the major things is a 7-second delay. But it doesn't really matter, does it?
No. It's more annoying for gameplay. But then again, my Twitch by itself, that gameplay's always got a weird lag to it. Because sometimes you want to be like talking about like, oh, look at the plays and stuff, and you want somebody to message you and be like, oh, look, I think maybe you could do this.
Okay, get insider knowledge.
Yeah, but like that's just what it isn't. That's the point about playing on Twitch and stuff. It is just a chat. Whereas it doesn't really work brilliantly when I do something, they say for me to do something else. It's too late because I then do it,
Yeah.
and then
And then, why did you do that? I told you not to.
yeah, there's sort of like a bit of a delay.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least we know it works, which is good. And I guess we can do our podcast on this now, which will be good.
Well, should we end this one and start a new one called recording episode? Or can I just update it? I'll just update it. So
I haven't even got a structure yet.
recording episode 18.
Yeah, 18. Yeah.
So if I click update all, hopefully. Okay, yes, so Twitch has definitely updated. Twitch says it already. Recording episode 18 of the Pastime podcast. Come listen live.
Yeah.
Says there's 2 viewers. If there's someone else out there, please say hello in the chat.
I think it might just be me.
Good chance it is just the 2 of us.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I just had a chat come through, but on WhatsApp, and I thought it was. Yeah, I thought, oh, our friend. Oh,
hello in chat.
Oh, it is. Hello. We have a viewer.
One singular viewer. Yes.
Yeah, please, folks. I've now got pizza, folks. So this is now just a live watching of me eating pizza, guys.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That's cool. Also,
Cool.
have you renamed it now as the podcast review? Because we're going to obviously start doing the podcast on here now.
Yeah. Let me try refresh YouTube for a minute and see if it's updated. I don't think YouTube's updated the name.
Yeah. Sorry about the pronunciation. Maureen91 loves a Negan bat. Yeah.
Woo.
Pissing our pants yet? I got a feeling we're getting close. Yeah.
Suck my nuts.
I don't want to hit the camera. No. It does actually hurt as well. If you whack your head on it, I probably heard that. It's pretty solid. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're. We don't even have a structure for this, do we? For this, we should have, but we don't.
No. What did I want to do? There was something I wanted to do.
Basically, yeah, we're going to pretend that we're actually doing the intro as if it was a podcast, proper podcast. But whoever's tuning in at the moment is just seeing the stuff that happened before.
How can we take the audio of this to cut to be the real podcast? So we're going to have to upload it to SoundCloud, aren't we?
What I can do, if people that want to listen to it on Spotify and that, I can just click record audio on OBS and I'll just extract it that way and then just release it like I normally do.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So you all right still doing that your end?
Yeah, I'll do that now then.
Cool. So I'll handle the video side, you handle the audio side.
Okay. Alrighty then. Right, so this is recording now on my OBS. It's recording the audio. I'm gonna have to. Can you speak for me, please?
Yep. Hi, can you hear me? Testing for Tom. 1, 2, 3.
Lovely. Let me just listen to that back. Hopefully, we wouldn't have to do this every time for people tuning in. Let me just have a.
But we should be able to do this bit before we go live, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
We do the test. We're all happy. Go live.
Yeah.
For our 4 viewers. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
2 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch.
Where are we?
It might be us on both. No, we know Maureen's watching.
Maureen is watching. Fantastic.
He's always watching.
Oh, just testing.
I'm struggling to open this pot of sweet chili sauce, everyone. If you wonder what I'm wriggling away at down here.
Right, I think that OBS works as well, so we can use the audio from that. Maureen likes the raw, unfiltered content, which is what we're all about, really. Raw.
We definitely don't come for clean and polished content, do we, Aaron?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who else eats sort of pizza on a live stream? Right then, so
don't get this unlimited resources.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So let me just record the audio starting from now, and then I'll can cut it when needed. If the audio quality suffers for the podcast or Spotify, SoundCloud, then we'll have to just figure out another way to do it. But
yeah,
it will be available on YouTube now, which is good.
Oh, you've just gone very fuzzy all of a sudden, Aaron. Your video quality is just... Oh, no, it's better again now. It must just be like temporary thing.
Cool. Right, so I guess we're just going to wing this episode because we're just testing it, aren't we, really? We got a few...
You say it like we don't do that.
Yeah. We got a few topics to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah. Have you got them written down, yeah? As long as you can bring them up.
I haven't actually, no.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not very good, am I? I'm rubbish today.
Are we going to spoil it for the viewers?
Yeah, why not? We won't do it next time.
No. And also, this is the point of the live thing. They get the little bonus content.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cut from the real show.
Yeah, so they can actually see that we don't know what we're doing, which is great.
So we've got Secret Lair.
Yeah. Secret Lair Extra Life.
Yeah.
Maybe more FOMO about the fact that you didn't get the Walking Dead.
No, I think I'm over it now.
Yeah, I think we're over it. That's why I got this bat as Clation, so I could just hit myself in the head with it, basically. Why didn't you get the promo?
Well, so I'm just going to test. Does this mute work? Right. I'm about to mute it.
Yeah, it works, yeah.
And now I'm back again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought I'd try and mute it when I'm eating.
Yeah, so you can't hear the cham. That's good.
Hi, guys.
Cool. Yeah. So,
what else do we talk about? I'm sure I said some other things to you.
Secret Lair Extra Life, Commander Legends leaks.
More leaks.
More leaks for that. Need to find a source for that now because I don't have any of it in front of me.
Right. But it sounds like all it is now is the person that was selling the packs has sold the packs. It's that message. Watching someone eat takeaway pizza gives me the F&M vibes. That's what we're all about here. Support your LGS, folks.
Yeah. Ordering the pizza.
Yeah, where are more leaks? Is there like a dedicated Reddit to like Magic leaks? Probably free Magic knowing them. Oh, do we have to go there?
Do we have to enter the dark web to get our leaks?
No. I think I've signed into Reddit as the channel.
Yeah. That's all right.
No, it said
I haven't posted on there in a while, to be honest. That's how I originally got some of the Pass Turn Versus.
Yeah.
High Wickham applied in the Reddit feed, which was fantastic. That'll be coming out in December.
Is this you? Melodic?
Melodic? No, that's not me.
Okay, I've now signed into Reddit as someone that I don't know. So, Melodic Procedure 336.
No, that's not me. That's not Pass a Turn.
Well, I'll just quickly share my screen a minute, Aaron, because there's something very important. Look at this fella go.
Oh, he's rocking out on that, isn't he? Oh, look at that. That is like System of a Down style.
This is what we need to be doing. I wish I could have a Tash that good.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? It's fantastic.
See, I don't know whose Reddit I'm in.
Melodic Procedure, 1 karma as well. So somebody likes to post, obviously. No, I've never seen that before. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
1 month ago, 21 days ago. I have no idea. I don't know whether I've accidentally managed to set this up somehow. But I don't recognise it at all.
That's bizarre.
I'm scared to click too much. I don't want to give too much private information away if I keep going. Let's just try and find Free Magic a minute. Because they will have all the leaks on there, because they are the sort of folk that do that. He's found his wife's secret Reddit.
Oh dear. It's funny. I can see one. I can see one page. I can see one. Well, 3 leaks, but they're all in German, so I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. I know one. I know what 2 of them are, but I can't know what the other one is. We'll have to share the picture to see if anybody else knows about it. Knows what it is.
Cool. So even more leaks. This is absolutely amazing. Speculation spoilers. Possible spoilers.
I'm just going to do an Instagram live to see if anyone is interested at all. But it's the first time we've done it, isn't it? I'm just going to post a picture of myself with a computer with a bat, with a Negan bat, the headset on. Right, we will actually start speaking in a minute. We'll actually start going into some debates and some topics. So yeah, Secret Lair, Extra Life, Commander Legends leaks, the ones that we found. You'll have to share. Have you found some?
I don't want to get the app, no. There's these ones, but how do we know what they are?
What would be great is if whoever was watching could find us a link that's actually worth using, because we can't find anything.
Yeah, there's got to be someone. How is there not?
James found them, didn't he? He found some good ones, but
yeah, I'm sure it was this website he was on, this Amino one. I'm sure the link I clicked took me here.
She pressed the picture along. No, that's just no. I just don't know anymore. Is the honest answer. Thank you very much for checking us out, Maureen. Hope you have a lovely evening. And yes, we'll be doing this more often. Sorry, it's been a load of faff. And Maureen has actually given us a Commander Magic Spoiler Legends link. So yeah, whenever you return to the PC, just go and check out this video. It will be on YouTube for what we actually do talk about. Thank you very much. Thanks for the link. Hopefully that works. That's what he sent us.
I bet it better not be anything rude.
So that's a Zendikar, that one there. Mythic Spoiler. Is it on Mythic Spoiler, is it?
Yeah. I reckon you've got to type the full link in. /mtg-set/Commander Legends. Oh, we can put www.in.
Oh, it's giving me all bets, but where's Legends? Dungeons and Dragons, Strixhaven, Kaldheim. Where's Commander Legends? I can't see it. Where is it?
This is all the stuff we all knew about, wasn't it? I think.
Right, Sengir and stuff.
This looks. Is this new?
We are really not prepared for this. Oh wow!
Oh, this one leaks. They're hard to nail down.
Yeah.
I think this page I'm on here, this amino one seems to be, because there it says Malcolm keen-eyed navigate a flight when all approach control to combat damage. So I think we can just sort of go off of this.
Yeah. Podcast 18, isn't it? Just so I know what to post on Instagram is
I'll get rid of these ones then. They aren't helping us. We'll go to the secret layer though.
yeah, Secret Lair, Extra Life, the Commander Legends leaks that we have, and the some spoilers and insights into our High Wycombe game for the Pass the Turn Versus series, I reckon, and the commander decks that we used, and the tribes that those commanders are part of. I reckon that'll probably be good enough.
Yeah, right. Do you see that? The link to Secret Lair is still showing Walking Dead. Can you hear me?
What? Yeah, I can hear. What?
Yeah.
What was it?
If you go to the Secret Lair website, it's still showing the Walking Dead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see the I can see Extra Life.
I don't know. I just did this. I went Secret Lair, secretlair.wizards.com/uk, and then here we are. Walking Dead.
Oh right.
Stuff.
Oh dear. That's long gone, isn't it?
Which you'd think they'd have got to update. Anyway.
Right, I'm just about to post this on Instagram quickly. So the link to this then will be the YouTube video, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Alrighty then. Commander, doing all the hashtags, EDH, LGS. Right. I'm probably going to put a video out as well for just to let people know that we are doing this now. Not another time. Right. I'm still recording on OBS. Just close that down. I'll just test that one more time to make sure the audio is workable. Sounds like I'm not coming through my headset though. That's the thing.
Your audio.
Yeah. It's definitely your microphone, yeah. Yeah, must be. Sod it. Failed to reconnect to chat server.
What's that on?
Looks like your link is invalid. Oh, don't know what that means. It's probably just for me anyway. It doesn't matter. Right then. Should we start?
Yeah.
2 apps are using my microphone. What's that about then? Oh, the OBS and thing, won't it? Yeah, that's all right. Sort it. See what happens. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to the Past Turn podcast. I'm myself, Aaron Francis, and no longer mysterious man, Tom Durrant.
Hello again.
We aim to bring you all the latest Magic the Gathering hype, spoiler discussions, and our very own and sometimes foolish opinions. You're joining us potentially on YouTube at the moment because we're live streaming, aren't we?
We are to YouTube and Twitch. We should be doing this weekly going forward as we record.
Yep. Just be
so
a lot,
you can hit them
easier
to find out first.
Yeah, definitely. So we got a myriad of different topics today, starting with Secret Lair Extra Life. So a new Secret Lair that's come out, what, a week after Walking Dead ended?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Extra Life is a charity that sort of aimed at sort of gaming communities. Like a lot of streamers, a lot of sort of games companies get involved with sort of raising money for charity. And it's benefits Seattle's Children's Hospital predominantly. So it's a good cause. So this Secret Lair, half of the money I think is being donated to the hospital, to the fund.
Oh, that's good.
Always had to have a good cause.
Yeah, what the weird thing about it is as well is that by the looks of it, looking at their website and stuff, it's primarily video games, isn't it? It's not. Well, it says here at the bottom, in partnership with Rooster Teeth, Humble Bundle, Wizards of the Coast. So that partnership, is that recent? if you look at their website, it says right at the bottom, it says in partnership with Wizards of the Coast, Twitch, Rooster Teeth, Humble Bundle. But if you look at from the community tab, it says like DC Universe Online announced that last week it will be supporting Extra Life. DC Universe Online is a massive MMO RPG that you can play. You used to play a lot of that game, to be fair. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's done card games before, by the looks of it. Or am I wrong? I don't
know. I know the partnership with Magic has been at least last year and possibly the year before. So,
but they weren't doing Secret Lairs then, were they? They were just doing something else, I imagine.
No, I think they sold sort of, what was it before? They definitely sold something before. But yeah, with this, it's not just the Secret Lair. There's a few extra products as well in playmats. And they're also doing a few other things to. So there's having uncut sheets as well. Sort of the straight off the printing press, and they can have streaming events, and you can buy some Extra Life sort of merch like T-shirts, stickers, and I think playmats.
That's good. Well, yeah, it just gives you a bit of extra customization and supporting a cause as well at the same time. So one-off products that are designed to support this, which is good. Dungeons and Dragons have done as you can see on their website, well, top fundraisers. Dungeons and Dragons, which is obviously an IP of Wizards, is one of their highest donated games by the looks of it. So that's good.
Oh, some friendly chat members said they did an arena thing last year for Extra Life.
Oh, really?
So okay. I think it was like particular streaming, like particular event. And yeah, now you mentioned it, I occasionally you see people with sleeves. I think sleeves maybe a pet, are sort of quite rare. And I think they were from the Extra Life event last year.
Really? Okay, yeah. So you can customize your sleeves by the stuff that you've purchased from them. That's good.
Yeah. So should we take a look at what cards are on offer in the Secret Lair?
Absolutely, yeah.
So we've got
I can see them.
Fairy
Thank
Protection. Fairy Protection is 2 and a white for an instant. Until your next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. Exile to Fairy's Protection. So I believe this has only been print once before in the Commander Precon 2016, possibly even that far back. So I think this is its first reprint. It's a very expensive card because it's of that reprint, and it's got a very unique and strong ability. I can't see this going to bring the price crashing down. The fact it's being in this sort of limited run, but
it's the same thing
we had. Product out there.
Yeah, it's the same sort of conversation we had last time, wasn't it? Like that there's more of them entering the market, and do the people that want to collect them just phase out the old ones, sort of thing, and allow them to be sold on for a little bit lesser of the price? But ultimately, more of them are getting out there, so that's good for everyone. Whether they're financiers buying loads of them and selling them on, there's still going to be more out there, which hopefully should make them cheaper. But it's just ridiculous card in white. It saves people's ass constantly, all the time. It's just someone goes full swing at you with Negan's bat. You just Teferi's Protection. Your permanents don't exist anymore. There's nothing they can do about it. So strong.
Big win.
And we were playing a game the other day with one of Josh's custom commanders. We probably won't do that ever again because he could play he could play things from exile, and obviously you can play Teferi's Protection from exile because you have to exile it in an all game. His commander could pay 3, and then everyone could play stuff from exile. So that's when we realised this card's probably broken. Because you can just keep playing Teferi's Protection over and over again from exile.
Maybe all the stick we give Wizards for their broken cards, maybe it is harder than it looks.
Oh yeah,
Josh managed to design just one card that was obscenely broken.
Yeah.
Yet they managed to make many every year.
Yeah. I think it's just we had a level 1 judge play with us in this particular episode. It's going to be a new series called Commander Battles gameplay video esque. We had level 1 judge with us as well from Mystic Games, who did a lot of judging at Mystic Games, and he said it broke one of the fundamental rules of Magic, with regards to playing with stuff that's in exile, and it causes a load of problems with the stack and all that sort of stuff. So. Yeah, it was interesting to see what design space did sort of exist in that exile pile. But I think when something's removed from the game, it should just be removed from the game. You're not going to be able to get it back again.
Yeah, makes sense. But then at the same time, there's so many cards now that are sort of like you exile the top 2 cards from your library, and then you can play them until the end of turn. So technically, you're playing that from exile. So I don't see how that's too much different. If like the rules work for that, I don't see why Josh's card breaks it anymore, apart from the fact that it's sort of continuous, of course.
Yeah, so it's that. Yeah, so you exile the top. Well, I think it's like that Valakut's Awakening or something like that, where in the Zendikar Rising, where it allows you to it exiles the top card. That sort of mono red impulsive draw engine. That's what they have a lot of, isn't it? The top card of your library, exile it. You may play it this turn. But then if you don't play it this turn, it just goes away to the exile pile, and you can't get that back ever. That's what was fundamentally broken, was that in fact you could just bring cards from outside the game that are technically in exile just back and again. But yeah, that's just going off on a tangent. You might see that video. No, you probably won't, because also that video as well was the longest game I've played in a while. 2.5 hours for one game.
Is that just 4-player all on all?
4-player all. Yeah, 4-player all in all classic, but with a custom commander, just drug it out. So yeah, that probably won't see that again, unfortunately. But yeah, so yeah, fantastic card. It's a staple in most white decks, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, like I say, I think it would be if it wasn't for the price.
Yeah.
So this definitely gets it out to more people that are trying to build top tier white decks.
Yeah.
So the other cards we've got.
What I want to point out as well with Teferi's Protection is that it's a nice flavour at the bottom. I've walked 100 worlds, but you are my universe, and the picture is quite nice as well.
So yeah, it's a picture of Teferi when he's slightly younger with a baby Niambi, and he's making her float in the air, and they're sort of about to embrace it. So yeah, it is lovely.
Yeah,
and also they've sort of said that's what sort of the artwork is sort of meant to. For all 4 of them, it's a family and children. It's meant to be the sort of theme for these 4.
Yeah, it does look very unified, which is lovely. So, sorry, you're about to say the other cards. So we got Amulet of Vigor.
Yeah, so Amulet of Vigor, of course, the artifact, just one generic mana. Whenever a opponent enters the battlefield tapped and under your control, untap it.
Fantastic.
Again, it seems we sort of mentioned it. The artwork here appears to be a child clutching the amulet and just looking at it. I don't know if it's an heirloom. And the flavor text is angels guide me while I wake, and I'll watch for evil's creep. Angels guard me while I dream, and I will rest in peaceful sleep. So
yeah, it's like a safekeeping amulet, really, isn't it?
Can you see though that the my mouse isn't showing it there. That the flavor text is sort of like squashed to the left-hand side. There's like a weird square, isn't there, on the bottom right?
Yeah.
Don't know what that is. I don't know whether that's just like a mistake on this one image, or I don't know whether it's gone to print like this, or I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've just noticed it now.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of wasted space on the right there. So maybe it is that is the inscription. Maybe it's trying to emulate the inscription on the amulet, sort of thing. I don't know. Yeah, that's bizarre. A lot of wasted space on the right of the card, which makes it a bit unsymmetrical, which is quite strange.
Yeah. I guess what it is, looking at it, obviously it is a poem, and it is each line of the poem is a new line. So I think it has just been written out on the card as a poem, but It just looks a bit weird. It's all to the left. I don't know whether maybe if they centered it. I don't know. I don't know what would look less weird.
Yeah. But that's a cool card, yeah. So if you're running all your tap lands, they're literally bayous and all that sort of stuff now, because they come in untapped and sometimes gain you a life. So that's better than a bayou. So you sort of Golgari Guildgate, Jungle Hollow comes in untapped, gains you a life. Fantastic, great
all
card.
For one cheap mana.
One cheap mana.
So yeah, and probably in millions of busted combos, which we don't know because we don't play that sort of game.
Well, there's a what did Josh say there was like Golem? There's some sort of Golem that works with it. Something amulet. Oh, what was it called? There's a card that goes with it basically. I can't remember what it's called now. Amulet of Vigor and Amulet of Vigor combo.
Shall I carry on while you're looking that up a minute?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, the other two cards are very sort of famous. There's Collected Company, obviously the green card that lets you look at the top 6 cards of your library and put two creatures with convert mana cost 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. And Consecrated Sphinx. Sorry. So it's 4 blue for a flying 4/6. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may draw 2 cards. So again, another great commander card there, the Sphinx. And Coco, I think, still quite good in Modern. And yeah, still good in Commander. Not quite as incredible in Commander though.
No, not quite as
good.
And the artwork for those. Yeah.
So the artwork for the Collected Company, it's Ajani with looks like it's from Leonin trainees, but he's also bent down to play with a young Leonin. I don't know if you call it child or kitten.
Yeah.
When it's a young Leonin. Just and then to play. Some people have speculated is that Ajani's child.
Could be.
Other people have said no, it's just a kid. And also, if you look, they're also in the background. So like, there's sort of like looks like sort of teenager ones sort of lined up, ready to fight, and then there's a few sort of little ones climbing and playing with Ajani on the end. And I think in the background you can see a couple more wrestling.
Yeah, on the right side of the card. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's really nice. That and the fairy one I think are really lovely artworks. I'm not 100% sure what the amulet one's trying to get at. It's a nice art, but I don't really know what that one is. And the Consecrated Sphinx is just a Sphinx looking over some people. I can't really tell what they're doing. The picture's a little bit small.
Yeah, again, the Teferi's Protection Company and the Sphinx are all depicting sort of together scenes, aren't they, of like family and together scenes, whereas the amulet is just one person. So bit of a disconnect there, but the art nonetheless is really nice.
So I just realised the flavor text on Consecrated Sphinx is, "I can only glimpse the future. These little ones will bring it about." So that's a nice little flavor text.
Yeah. Don't know where they are there, but there's 2 moons background as well.
Yeah, I don't know where Consecrated Sphinx, because wasn't the original one like a really weird Phyrexian one? Isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was like a
this looks like a very different
Gataxius or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So very, very different take on it. So yeah, that's available on the.
That's a good point. When is that available?
November 6th. Pre-order on Secret Lair Wizards.com beginning 9 AM PT November 6th. November 9th. So 3 days.
Yeah. So you get a bit of time. But as we said before, how far ahead have they let us know this?
Yeah.
2 weeks, just under.
Yeah, that's a good time to let us know, I guess.
The fact that it's over the sort of it is over the end of the month, does mean most people get paid sort of through the end of the month.
Yeah.
So It's just like harking back to our thing last time we talked about The Walking Dead, of sort of these small secret layers. Sometimes if they don't announce it with much forefront, like I said, no matter how much you want it, if your budget doesn't fit it in, you can't get it. Someone on chat suggested the Sphinx is being worshipped by the children in the picture.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a happy scene.
Oh yeah, they're all happy scenes, aren't they? There's no morose tones there. It's all like bringer of life sort of stuff, which is good. What was I going to say about Secret Lair? Yeah, do you reckon that ever changed the? Obviously, it's very, very popular products, but still people have gripes about, oh, I don't have the money at the time, and it's a fear of missing out, all that sort of stuff. Do you reckon in the future they'll do a finance plan for Magic cards? They say, oh, you can buy it now, pay it off in 3 months.
Yeah, with a 4% APR.
Yeah, with a additional premium, but you buy it and you pay it off in 3 months or 6 months, depending on what your plan is. Just imagine that. Do you reckon they'll do something like that, where it will feed the the addicts of the Magic the Gathering community that don't have the money right there and then, and we end up going, yeah, okay, I'll place my order. It's print to demand, obviously, but then we just fulfill they fulfill it as and when we paid for it or whatever. I don't know how it would work, but do you reckon
I don't think so, and I definitely hope not, because I'd imagine if they do that, they can then try and make it worth more.
Yeah,
they can be like, okay, get that right. You can buy this for like sort of £2,000 and spread it over a year, sort of thing. It's like, oh, what's in there? There's now 7 cards.
Yeah, yeah, but that's all about they're all about the money, aren't they? That's Papa Hasbro, as Rudy says. Give me the money. That's what they want. But yeah, I just thought because I know Magic Madhouse did like they do a I think it's called Klarna, which is like a payment system where you can pay it off monthly. It's like a finance thing. I know Magic Madhouse do it.
Yeah, Klarna's massive now, isn't it? It is it is small retails. It's basically just credit card. That's all it really is.
Basically, just the Wonga of Magic, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do that sort of thing, but I just thought it was quite funny. So yeah, Secret Lair Extra Life, 3 days, get it now. Fear of missing out. You can get some play mats as well. So they're available for about $22, and they're through Ultra Pro. So obviously you're going to be getting a high value, high product on that, because Ultra Pro are just renowned to be just one of the best for play mats and card accessories.
Just make that clear. You have to buy this through Ultra Pro's website.
Yeah, these play mats will be available on shop.ultrapro.com for a limited time.
So it's like I said, it's just sort of a bit, not quite confusing, but they're not all together.
No.
They're close-up versions of the artwork as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Just close-ups of each one. Oh yes, a bit of more context as to what's going on with the pictures there as well. So Ajani's like stroking a little kitten at the front there. You got some little ones resting in the back. Any more indications on this amulet one? What's that in the amulet? Is there a face in the amulet?
So it looks. I don't know if it's meant to just be a gem, or is it meant to be like a crack? Is it meant to be something?
And the children are painting on the consecrated Sphinx. You can see that they're painting on it, and there's a handprint on there. And
there's the little handprints. All right, cool. I'm on board now. Get me that Sphinx.
Get me that Sphinx. Cool. And it says here there was more ways to participate as well. We're offering an Extra Life logo sleeve on MTG Arena, and the proceeds are donated to Extra Life Children's Hospital, Seattle. So you can get those Extra Life sleeves as well, which has got a nice little cat on it, cartoony sort of Ajani cat.
Oh, and they're on Arena.
Yeah.
Also available 6th to the 8th.
Yeah. Some
There's
t-shirts as well.
Pro Shop. Yeah, t-shirts, playmat through the MTG Pro Shop, wherever that is. I've never heard of that before.
That's nor have I.
Yeah, and sorry, the uncut sheets that we mentioned as well, they're going to be on eBay. So you can look anywhere. If you, what have you done, Aaron?
I don't know what I've done. What have I done?
Sorry. See the uncut sheets on eBay, and it says it starts on the 29th of October, runs to the 7th of November, and they range from German 5th edition rares and lands all the way to Ikoria Lair Behemoth's mythic rare showcase cards, with an extra spicy mystery booster convention edition sheet to boot.
Right.
So they could be pretty fun.
Yeah, they would look awesome in like a gaming room or any sort of content creation room or just your house, I guess. Yeah. Look awesome. I know Mystic Games got an uncut sheet in there, or is it just a load of cards stuck on the wall?
Just a load of cards in there.
Just a load of cards, yeah. But yeah, still a nice aesthetic. So it's good that you have the option to do that as well. Lovely. So that's probably about it for that, isn't it? There's nothing else you can get, is there?
So I've heard some people moaning about the price.
Yeah.
On it, particularly just the normal secret lair, just the actual things, and basically saying that only half of it goes to the charity, and so people are moaning. I don't really know what all the complaints are, and the fact that WotC gets some sort of tax break on it. Like, they're giving money to charity. What do you want them to do?
No, exactly.
They can't give 100% of the full retail value. No one donates to charity quite like that. Very rarely, anyway. Like when business do it, they take off their costs at least, usually, and it's usually profits, and usually people give a percentage of profit over. So yeah.
Yeah.
There was one other thing.
Compensate in some way, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What was you going to say? What else, Summit?
I was just going to say, apparently there's some, like, the fairy image of Niambi as a baby has apparently been photoshopped by some horrible people in the community onto cards where a child isn't needed, and in positions where a child doesn't. It's just, I haven't seen any. I'm glad I haven't seen any.
Yeah.
But it just annoys me that this community sometimes can just be. I don't know whether it is just plain evil or just absolutely thick.
Yeah.
I don't know which way around it is, but some people are just got nothing in their head.
Yeah, it's just some people just born evil, weren't they? So just a bit of a weird. A lot of obviously with what's happened recently, it's just all the toxicities coming to the surface, isn't it? Which is why I'm holding this bat just for lols, really. It's just it's just unneeded toxicity. It's just cards at the end of the day. We're all here to have fun. But yeah, I don't know if I'll get this or not. Actually, probably not. The Sphinx is good, but yeah, Amulet of Vigor I'll probably never use. Collected Company probably never use. Teferi's Protection will be good to have, but don't really play white that much, to be honest.
No, like I say, they are good. Obviously, the Sphinx and the Protection are very good commander cards. And the Collected Company is probably good enough. I'd happily. Just the fact the artwork, and the Vigor, obviously, like I say, it's a good combo piece. Probably all are like decent, well-playable pieces. I imagine you'd easily recoup your money if you decide after a couple of years, I don't really need these things.
Yeah, I mean, I heard from watched a lot of Alpha Investments, which is Rudy's channel. He goes into finance and stuff, and he's had people buy loads of secret. You can basically buy 2 secret layers, 2 secret layer walking layers, no secret layers, 2 Walking Dead secret layers. Keep one and sell the other one for double the price, and just basically get cards for free. That's what they're going for on eBay now. It's about $100. So you could have bought 2 of them for $50.
Yeah, it's not surprising though, is it?
No, could have just got your money back basically. So we did miss out on doing that. Really, could have just bought 2, kept 1, and sold 1. Just make the money back.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do that with most of the secret layers. I wonder how many sort of where the value sort of does shift on them, because I reckon a fair few of them probably. Hey, stop dissing them birds.
What birds were even in that? I don't even remember. Stormcrow. What was even in that?
Paradise, bird of paradise.
Bird of paradise.
The blue-black one, the owl.
Oh, Baleful Strix.
Baleful Strix, of course.
That was it, yeah. But that'll be in Strixhaven, that one, obviously. Yeah, so we still haven't bought any secret layers ourselves yet. So I don't think this one's going to change it, unfortunately.
No, I'm tempted. It's close, but yeah, still not quite for me. I just want them to re-release the slimes. Just give them to me. Just someone out there. Resell me them slimes. I'll look on eBay for them.
They were good. They're really nice. I was actually re-listening to that podcast the other day. Actually, the Prime Slime one. I don't even remember doing it. I don't even remember talking about it. But yeah, we're not swayed yet. Bring us a nice big demon or kraken or something, and maybe that will sort of a unique kraken, please. No, it's not going to happen, is it?
This end here, I can get Prime Slime for 15 quid. I'm done. Cheers, pal.
On where? eBay.
Yep.
That's good.
Do you know what else is on eBay, Aaron?
There's a lot of stuff on eBay, but
so yeah, there's a lot. Leaked Commander Legends cards. That's on eBay.
Oh yeah. We got some leaked Commander Legends cards.
So if we finish all that secret layer, I think we got to the end of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, I'm glad to see that Magic supporting charities.
Yeah. That's good.
And yeah, like I said, that definitely helped sway me. If I was a little bit closer to the line, that would definitely help push me over the edge to think, yeah, I'll just get that. That would be good fun to have.
Yeah, good fun to have. Good cause. Bish bash bosh. So yeah, what have we got with regards to secret? Not secret layer. God, so many secret layers going on. The Commander Legends. And what have you got for that?
So the Commander Legends. So the story is that a listing appeared on eBay. Where has it gone?
So we should have had the normal ones by now, but we didn't.
No,
unfortunately.
So someone started selling some German Commander Legends packs on eBay, and apparently they were sold and shipped. And now everyone that's obviously bought them opened them. So we are getting a lot of the product. Obviously, someone released it all. So we have a bit more. And because obviously last time they opened, by the look of it, a handful of packs to show us what was in there. And now we've got people that have opened everything because they really want to know what's inside.
Oh, we all want to know what's inside. What's inside?
So we've got here. Let me just pop the screen up again.
Yes, these are unofficial leaks, obviously. So we have to just make use of what we got.
Again, it could all be a huge elaborate prank. Someone's just lying to us all, but there's too many and too real. And obviously, again, these are German that have been translated. So possibly some of the rules sort of text might be a little bit off on some of these. But anyway, so first we've got some reprints in Omen Speaker, Dragon Mantle, Commander Sphere, Elvish Visionary, Viscera Seer, and Sunset Pyramid. Nothing too exciting there, I don't think.
No.
Next up, we've got two pirates. Yeah, 2 pirates. One called Malcolm, who's a keen-eyed navigator with flying. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal combat damage to an opponent, you create a treasure token. This triggers for each opponent that takes combat damage, not just per combat. And it has partner, so it's a legend, and it's a 2/2.
One or more pirates, yeah. So that's quite good. If there's more pirates in there.
All right, if you've got a little pirate deck going.
Yeah, if you've got a little pirate deck going, but that begs the question: is it in there just to help support pirate decks in the community, or is there actually generally a lot of pirates in there? Because you won't be able, if you using this as your partner commander, it could only potentially read when this creature deals combat damage to an opponent, you create a treasure token, unless there's other pirates in there.
Which in a draft environment, I'd still happily slam that.
That commander there?
Yeah, even if it just says whenever this deals combat damage to an opponent, create a treasure. Flying 2/2.
Yeah, I guess so.
For 3 mana, I think that is. That seems pretty impressive to me. In a draft environment. So I think nice little card. I don't know there's a red pirate there, but we don't seem to have a translation for that. It's an orc pirate.
So there is another pirate in there then, so that's good. Yeah. There's another one, and it's legend as well.
So yeah, I imagine there'll be like a small sort of sub-theme. I don't know how sort of generous they can be with sort of tribal themes in this set.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yes, if you make commanders in a set like this, you need to have the tribal support there. Going to be there in I don't think in too much flesh, unless again they're just releasing it to help those archetypes outside of the draft or sealed things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See, I don't know whether there's. Yeah, I was thinking, do we know how many cards are in the whole set? Is it like Mystery Booster where you're getting hundreds and hundreds of new cards? Or is it where is this almost the same size, just a normal standard set?
I reckon it's going to be. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be just a normal one.
So we can expect these to turn up as you would in a normal draft environment then.
I guess so. Let's have a look at our friends Level Up Gaming, see if they've got it advertised on their website as to what it says or how many packs. That might give us an indication. So Level Up Gaming was the third shop. Yeah, the most recent shop me and Josh visited and lost to in the Pass Turn Versus series. They've got a massive plethora of different things you can get on there. So I'm just going to have a look for it now. MTG pre-orders. There's even a section for pre-orders. Let's have a look.
I'm being told there's 360-ish cards in the set.
360?
Yeah.
What's that then? Is that like a generic set then, is it? 360?
So I think a normal one is about 270, 280.
Oh.
From memory. So a little bit bigger, but not massively bigger.
That's decent. So you get a lot more in there then. What was the Modern Horizons one? How much was in that? Because that was a weird set, wasn't it? I know Zendikar had 380 cards. I'm just thinking of
Zendikar Rising.
Yeah.
But does that include all the weird, like, extra printings and things? Or is it that standard?
I think that's just 380 cards in it, yeah.
Oh, okay, then, yeah. So, no, this is just a standard set, then, by the sound of it. So, yeah, expect your draft environment to be like any normal draft, sort of in terms of how often you'd expect to see certain rares and uncommons and things.
Oh, that's good. So hopefully then a draft booster box will be 36 packs then, not 24 like master sets and that. Hopefully, I wouldn't guarantee it though. Yeah, well, stay tuned because Troy has got a box of Commander Legends and Jumpstart, which you will see on the new series where we open packs, whether that's a box or a booster or something. And we might as well shout out as well, Level Up Gaming have given us a discount code as well. So if you use a discount code, you're going to get 2% off your order, which can be...
So what is the code there, Aaron?
Just literally just pass the turn. That's the code for that. And guaranteed they will have what you want with regards to sealed product, or whether that's accessories, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball, Games Workshop, paint and hobby supplies, board games, D&D. If you would have seen the episode, you would have seen that they have a huge store at the front, but they also have a warehouse where a lot of their stock's kept. So they do have a lot of stuff off-site. So that's just indicated in their website. Their website has just got a plethora of stuff on there. So use the Pass a Turn affiliate link discount code, and you're going to buy this stuff anyway when you buy your physical products, and make sure you use that. That'll be awesome. Get a little bit of money off, and they're guaranteed to have most of the stuff that you're looking for, even singles. And they do trade-in stuff as well. So if you don't want any cards in your collection, they will buy them off you, and you can use that to trade for other stuff or whatever you want to do. So just thought I'd plug them, because we do have that little deal with them.
Yep, they are. Yeah, glad to have them.
Yeah, they were great guys to play as well. It's a shame you weren't there, because they were really, really nice blokes. Really, really good. And I'm sure we'll do another tour, like around. We'll go visit these same shops again, and maybe in 6 months' time or something, and
rematch.
Yeah, rematch them all. Yeah, with different teams. And I'm actually making a league table as well now. So I'm going to make a league table. It'll have me, you, Josh, and Troy on there. How many games we've won, how many games we've lost or drawn, and it'll be like a who's top of the league in our own sort of play group thing.
Smashing.
That'll be in future videos, not the next one. But
so again, some kind comment has said there's 24 packs of 20 cards in the booster boxes.
Oh, what in the Commander Legends?
Yeah, for the Legends, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it is just enough to draft, the same as the Masters boxes and things.
Oh, so it's the same as Master boxes, right? Okay. Well, we'll see. If you stay tuned to the channel, you'll see the opening of not only Commander Legends but Jumpstart box as well. And Alpha Investments has had some awesome box openings for Jumpstart. I mean, if you pull the Allosaurus rider, whatever his name is, that's like $100 apparently. Just that one card.
Yeah, that's got to be plummeting. That's got to be going down. Yeah, I think it's still just a supply issue with that card. Yeah. I know it's good, but it's not that good. It's not.
It's all of the
not worth that.
It's all the mechanically unique cards, isn't it? Like there's another one, Branching Evolution, which is basically your doubling season +1/+1 counters. That's in there. That's really nice. Yeah. Obviously, you've got the Chaos Rider, and obviously we've done a Jumpstart podcast. We went in massive detail with regards to that. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. But yeah, you can get it on Level Up Gaming. Use the Pass a Turn at Level Up Gaming to get 2% off. Fantastic. Great deal. You're going to buy it anyway. So yeah, Commander Legends Leagues. Any more? We went on a massive tangent there, didn't we?
But yeah, there's always more. So this one, we've got a wolf for our wolf deck friends.
Yeah.
So Anara, so 3 and a green for a 4/4. During your turn, commander creatures you control have indestructible, and it has partner.
Commander creatures you control have indestructible. That's good. So you could even run that as part of the 99 and just make your commander indestructible. That's wild good.
Yeah, if needed. Like I said, partner basically reads as it is indestructible during your own turn, which is good.
That's quality.
And yeah, 4/4 for 4. Again, in a limited environment, happy to just run that.
Yeah, commander creatures you control, so that includes itself as well. Yeah, that's really good.
And then we've got Sakashima's Protege. And I know I can't see the cost on this. I can see it's blue. Maybe it's 4 blue. And it's flash, and it has flash and cascade. and you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn.
Right. So
for some reason, it has also got power and toughness of 3/1.
Yeah, that's weird. As any permanent that enters the battlefield this turn.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you copied an artifact? Would the artifact be then a 3/1? No, just be a copy of the permanent. No, just be a copy of the permanent, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it would become just an artifact, creatureless. It'd lose its 3/1 power toughness. But yeah,
that's quite cool.
Very good little tricky card.
Yeah, the cascade. Oh yeah, flash as well. So play at instant speed. Yeah, that's good. You can just copy anything. That's awesome. So if someone, well, let's say Josh decides to play Avacyn, Angel of Hope, and then decides to obliterate everything, you can just flash this in at instant speed and say, "Yep, I've got an Avacyn now as well. All my lands and creatures survive." Unlucky.
Unlucky to the last person.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
So
we've also got a full art Soul Ring.
Lovely.
No surprise there. And Nightshade Harvester, which is, again, 3 and a black for a 2/2 elf something, shaman. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 1 life and put a +1/+1 counter on Nightshade Harvester. Which seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Also in a 4-player commander game, everyone's dropping lands. You're playing against probably someone with a lands deck. They're dropping 2 or 3 lands a turn. So yeah, makes them lose a bit of life, and you get 1 big chunky creature on top.
Yeah, this would have came in really handy in the last episode we filmed for what will be coming out in next few weeks against the Games Den. He was running a Lord Windgrace deck, and I've never seen so many lands come out at once. This would have just drained him senseless, and we would have got a massive creature on the end of it, which would have stopped his Morag Fury of Arkham getting through with loads of zombies. Yeah, that card is outrageous.
Like this is the card that. Sorry, carry on.
I was just saying, yeah, that Morag card is outrageous. There were so many rules mess ups because of the fact it can only attack. You have to lay your land second main phase to get the infinite combats. Then, well, not infinite combat on and on and on and on because of the main phase clause of the Morag. Do you remember the Morag card?
Of course, I do.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, it was, extra main.
Pretty ridiculous. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if it says an additional combat phase after this phase, at the beginning of that combat, untap all creatures you control. So you have to do it on the second main phase to get all those combats. So there was a lot of rules mess ups in that game, but it was pretty vile. Pretty vile. Do you reckon go in Atali, that deck? Do you reckon that'll go in there?
What, Morag? Definitely.
Yeah, because the attacking creatures get +1/+0 as well, don't they?
Love it.
So, absolutely love it. Sorry, if you tune into this episode off on massive tangents every now and again, and that's one of them. So yeah,
life is nothing but a tangent.
No, exactly. Yeah, just have to let it take you where it will and see where you end up. Yep. So that one. Yep. What else we got down there?
So we got Halana Kessig Ranger, which has been spoiled before. That was one of the ones they did release in their official lineup. It's the green one that's got partner.
Yeah, partner's with the Kessig Trapper, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. And also a Silas Wren Seeker Adept reprint.
Nice.
So again, that's from the original Commander ones. Partner commanders. Cares about artifacts, and I can't remember what else.
Well, he's got Death Touch. He got something else as well. When he deals combat damage to a player, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. So yeah, very good.
Lovely.
That is good.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So next we've got Legendary Devil.
Oh, so it is a devil. This is the one I was looking for. Yeah, so it's not a demon; it's a devil, which is great.
It looks like a devil anyway. Like that's what it sort of looks. But it could be demon. Called Blim, BLIM. Could be the German name. So it's 2 red and a black, and it has flying. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of a permanent you control of your choice. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. Yeah. So
nice. Yeah. Okay.
Very weird. I wish I could think of some fun stuff you could do with that off the top of my head, but I'm sure there must be some real weird decks you can build there with that.
Yeah, just horrible stuff that you have to try and give away, basically.
Yeah.
So let me just read it again. Whenever creature deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of a permanent you control of your choice. Yeah, so you have to give them stuff. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they own, the control but don't own. Funny. They have to discard cards as well. God, there's got to be some horrible things you can do with that. Surely. Form of the Dragon. That's a good one.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or like the Demon's Pact. Like you use up the 4, like the good side of it, give it to someone else, and they lose to the pact.
Yeah. Like Abyssal Persecutor and stuff.
Pardon?
Like Abyssal Persecutor, like you can't win the game and your opponents can't lose and stuff like that.
Yeah. Commenters James just said curse cards are good. So you can sort of pass curses on to people.
Curses, yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. All those horrible curses. Yeah. This would be what a black and red deck, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Is it a commander? This one, it is, isn't it?
It can be. Yeah, it is legendary, but also you could put it in like a night. I was thinking maybe like a Grixis build, and have this just in the 99.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you need that.
You could also go really well with Zedru. He's Jeskai, so you'd need to go at least 4 colors there. Then, just greenless.
Oh, what? So no, the Zedru isn't black though, is he?
No, so you'd have to again have Zedru in the 99.
Oh, okay.
And have a sort of a 4-color commander, and have those 2 sort of hidden in there. These 2 would be your real engines in the deck. And you need to find ways of making sure they got out and did their business.
Yeah. So who would you have as a commander for that then? Just any old Atraxa. There you go.
Well, no, you need to be greenless. Red. Breya is the that one.
Breya's the one, yeah. Breya's the shard that you need, isn't it?
Yeah. Or you can have Silas Wren plus friend.
The devil doesn't have partner, does it?
Devil doesn't have partner.
Of course he doesn't. Oh yeah, he's mono, isn't he? So yeah, I guess not. No, he's red. He's black and red.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, so if he is black and red, you could still have some good stuff with him as a commander. I thought he was mono red.
No, because he's black and red. You definitely get all the fun black sort of abilities
all the
curses
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the demonic stuff that you don't want.
Yeah.
I'm
sure there's some good blue ones that I was thinking of before. But yeah, I think.
Yeah. I'd probably have to build that, to be honest. If that's black and red, I thought it was mono red, but if that is black and red, I'd love to build that. Just like with loads of rubbish, those demons we used to speak about, the ones that when they attack, you have to sacrifice all your permanents and stuff. Just like
that could be a good fun way of getting them all into a game.
Yeah. All the horrible demons, like when they attack and deal combat damage, you have to exile all your permanents and stuff. Just like it's got to be done. All those demons that we spoke about before. Rakdos the Defiler. Actually, you have to give him to somebody else. Yeah, it could be good.
Yeah. My issue with this is, from like my own personal building, is I know I'd try and be too cute with it, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't be very good.
Yeah.
And I know to make it good, you'd want probably lots of sort of like tutors, like to make sure you got the right pieces, and you need a lot of sort of good, strong control things. And I know I wouldn't be able to put it together well, but I would like to see, and I think I'd love to play it, but I know I'm not the one that should be building it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be too competitive. It's just going to be one of those fun decks, isn't it? That will potentially screw with other people's plans as well because it's very chaosy.
Mm.
But
no,
yeah,
I can see it being a very. I think if you did it like perfectly, I think it could be very competitive.
Really,
I think you could maybe get. I just don't think it'd be that hard to get sort of certain synergies of cards that almost like locks a player out.
Yeah,
and things.
No, yeah, I would love to.
So I don't know.
Watch that. Yeah, I would love to do that. So yeah, Blim, or if that's his name, could be something else. We don't know.
That's the end of that pack.
That's pretty
Should we
cool.
see what else there is?
If there is more, then yeah, let's dive in. Custom commanders, love it. Commander Legends leaked results, but
where's it all gone? No,
it's all been taken away at the last minute.
It has.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe it has. Maybe it's genuinely been taken down as we speak.
Yeah. Damn. Oh well. What are we going to do now? So yeah, for those who haven't guessed, we love Commander.
Oh yeah, so yeah, sorry, genuine. This is like breaking news. So as we've been talking about it, 14 minutes ago, this thing came up. It says, looks like our worst fears have come to pass. Turns out the original eBay listing was stolen. So I've had to give the packs back to the original company. They also want me to take down the posts. And while that can't stop images from circulating, I still went through that as a gesture of goodwill. Unfortunately, this means I can't post any more. However, I'm still excited about the new set. I can assure you guys there wasn't anything too crazy in the last 3 packs I opened, so you aren't missing out on much. Once the set comes out, I'll definitely be building Yurlock and maybe the Kodama too. We don't know what this means.
Building Uriok.
Yurlock.
Yurlock.
So whatever that means.
Maybe the Kodama.
It says, well, guys, that was a fun adventure. Thanks for joining me on it. And let's all look forward for the actual spoiler season. I've got a deck tech for the new Drana coming out soon. Oh, no, that's just the Zendikar one, isn't it? So I'll see you all then. Until then, next time. Wow,
what a hero.
So yeah, literally, as we were talking about it, it's all been taken down.
Wow.
And I do think probably rightly so.
Yeah.
As we sort of said, leaks aren't sort of the best thing. But wow.
No, you want your community members to obviously receive their preview cards and get their their sort of following speaking about it and hyped up. You want it done properly, really, don't you? You don't want to find pictures that you're trying to scramble around to read. And well, sometimes you do, I guess. It's part of the fun, isn't it? Sometimes trying to translate it all and see what other people's responses are. But yeah, you want to see it properly. Well, I do anyway.
Yeah, but what if this is still WotC?
Yeah.
What if it's been WotC all along?
Yeah.
So they deliberately released the eBay listing. They deliberately bought it themselves. They deliberately put up these posts and knew that they'd then take them all down again within 4 days or so. So again, it just gets everyone hyped. Everyone's going crazy about now. Have you seen these leaks? Should we look at the leaks? We don't know. Tom and Aaron are too slow to look at the leaks. And then, just when everyone's looking, take it away again. And everyone's thinking, oh, what did that say? What did that say? Has anyone got the pictures anymore? Where is it? No one knows. Was your lot good? And then, so I don't know. I don't know whether this. I don't think it is. It does seem to be a bit far this time. I don't think it is WotC, but is it?
No, I think obviously with all the stuff that's been going on with regards to like all the controversies and all that sort of stuff, I reckon if they wanted to create a distraction, they could have done it better than this if that was their intention. I think. rather than just someone who's leaked it in German, So
I think if they wanted to divert attention, they just go ahead with spoiler season as normal. Just have Monday be in the start of spoiler season and just say, yeah, we're going to do spoiler season now, but sorry, we're going to actually delay the release of the cards for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You just get 2 more weeks of knowing what's in there.
Yeah. Oh well, he was a hero in the community, just trying to give us some light in these dark times of massive crossover events and IPs and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's the end of that then, I guess. Yurlock, I wonder what interested to see who that is. Maybe he didn't mean Yarok, did he? The Desecrated. Hopefully this is Yurlock, something else.
Yeah, this is another new one.
Yeah. And Kodama as well. So that's the spirit of the trees or something, isn't it? From Kamigawa. Kodama.
That's the one, yeah. Kodama's Reach, isn't it?
Yeah, that's depicted in Kodama's Reach. You got Kodama of the South Tree, Kodama of the Center Tree, Kodama of the North Tree. So I guess it's just...
So is that like a type then, like a spirit sort of thing? Like it's a certain type?
Yeah, legendary creature spirit. And obviously you have the Kodama of the North, South, and Center Trees. So obviously it's just going to be a lands matter commander, I reckon, unless it's multiple color. But they've always been mono green, these trees. So Kodama of the Center Tree, for instance, power and toughness equals the number of spirits you control. And it has Soul Shift X, where X is the number of spirits you control. So Soul Shift is a very old Kamigawa mechanic. I'm not sure if that's going to be on the card or not. But yeah, but all the cards do tend to care about spirits and arcane spells. So maybe I don't think there's going to be any arcane spells in the set, but there might be a few spirits in there to help him work. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, Kodama of the South Tree, this one gives each other creature you control +1/+1 tramples end of turn whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell. So yeah, it definitely cares about spirits. So maybe
sounds good.
Maybe like the Pirates, there might be a spirits sub theme somewhere. Or it could
maybe they've gone for some sort of like slightly underrepresented tribes for this set.
Yeah, pirate spirits
that people want.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry we can't really go into much more detail about that. It was literally taken down as we were about to delve further into the rabbit hole that is leaks. But yeah, it's
probably all out there still. If you want to find it,
probably
if you're better at using the internet than me and Aaron, you can probably find it quite easily. But we struggle with these things.
Yeah, as you can.
But they will be much harder now. See, any sort of genuine website will be having to take them around. Wizards will be pursuing it, and with legal letters to say that this isn't allowed. So any website that wants to be sort of credible won't be showing it anymore. You're going to have to be going to sort of weird, just sort of
dark web,
almost like file sharing sites and things like that to get it all now. Which I don't know that bothered to go and get them. We're going to get the actual release next week now, aren't we? The actual was it the 26th? They said, or was it a bit later?
For
some reason in my head I thought it was next Monday. Spoilers meant like official spoilers meant to start.
That'd be good. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they bring out. But yeah, definitely my favourite so far is that black and red one. As you'd come to expect, really, devils, demons, and what have you. So yeah,
a good little tease for what's to come.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how the draft environment works with that as well. Really, whether it's online or what have you, but it'll be really interesting to see how it works because we've never had anything like it before, have we? Where you have to build obviously your commander within your color pie, all that sort of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how it works.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, what should we talk about now then? Should we speak about just a bit of the last bit of spoilers for the last game we filmed with High Wycombe for Past Return Versus?
Can do. Yep.
So what deck did you use in that game, Tom?
I used Atali, the Primal Storm.
Oh, lovely old card.
So based off of your deck tech, of your old version of the deck,
It's on the channel somewhere. You'll be able to see it. Obviously, this video will probably be going to YouTube now. So once it's up, I should be able to link the deck tech up there. But yeah, it is on there somewhere. But you have got your own editions on there as well.
Yeah, only a few things. Basically, it's only the sort of cards I couldn't get hold of. I took out and put some just other red cards in.
Yeah. So Atali, red, and 4 for Elder Dinosaur. I'm just remembering this off the top of my head now. I'm not at all. 6/6. Whenever he attacks, you exile the top of each player's library, and then you can cast them without paying the mana costs, can't you? The spells that you exile.
Correct. That is it.
So yeah, fantastic card.
So yeah, so obviously Atali's the deck is based around triggering Atali as much as possible.
Yeah.
Just with extra combats, making Atali hard to block, unfavorable to block, so they can just do it again and again and again.
Yeah. And one of the main lines you want to have in there is hate enablers, because you want it to come out and attack straight away, don't you? Most of the time.
Yeah. I didn't realize that so much when I was sort of first planning it, but you rightfully pointed it out. So if you do it and people just remove it, you waste so much. Whereas if you can get it out, attack, go, and get that first spin of the wheel, get 4 cards, you recoup it all back straight away.
Even if they remove it in response to the attack, you still get the attack trigger, don't you? So you want to try and get that. You don't want him sat round the table for one whole turn just doing nothing. So included in that deck would obviously be like your Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot Boots, anything that gives it haste, like Fervor gives it haste, Hanna of Perfrost gives it haste, some land can give it haste as well. I haven't looked at a deck for a long time, so I can't remember which lands they are, but I think is it the Battlements that give it haste? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. And that merges with the Garrison, so there is a line in the deck there where you could get a big Eldrazi Township out, but I've never seen it happen. So yeah, Tom, you were playing that. I decided to play Ishkanar Graph Widow deck. So this is one of my new favourite decks, actually, albeit it didn't perform well in this video, but stay tuned for that. So it's all about achieving Delirium. So it's a Golgari deck. So you just want to be chucking stuff in your grave to fuel that Delirium. And Golgari is known for playing with its graveyard. So I don't have much card draw in there because the cards that allow me to self-mill, I can pretty much fetch out with stuff like Recollect and Eternal Witness. So that sort of self-mill really is card draw. Well, selective card draw later on the line when I've got those stuff in my hand. So I know what other people's decks, whatever Ishkanar decks people might have. So drop a thing in the comment because I need some suggestions before I put up the deck tech for it. But yeah, as soon as she comes out with Delirium, she brings out some spiders. So there's a couple of lines of winning in the game where you just want to get like Conjurer's Closet out and just keep bringing loads and loads of spiders out every turn. Maybe suit them up with Coat of Arms, going wide, smash them face with a bunch of spiders, or ultimately draining them out by using her activated ability. And I realised in the second game, I could have killed both you and Kieran on the last turn. So you'll see that that come out as a separate video at some point. But our game didn't go too well, did it? Our first game.
No, we were a bit slow off the mark. Compared to them, and we tried to catch up, but just couldn't.
2 board wipes as well. We had.
Yeah.
And we still can catch up with it. So they were playing. So Tim, we had Tom and Kieran who were playing. We had Tom, which was the store manager, and then Kieran, who was just a LGS regular. And Kieran was playing Anawan Rogue's deck, so the new Zendikar Rising Precon with a few upgrades. And then Tom was playing his Goreclaw, Terror of Cal Sisma deck, which is just a mono green beats, get powerful creatures out quickly sort of thing. And that's what we ultimately died to, wasn't it? Big green Vorapede. one of my favourite cards of all time, ended up killing me in that game.
Yeah.
Or killing us in that game.
Came back for us.
It did.
As he does.
We was like, yes, wiped the whole board, was going to die to Sir Conrad, but we exiled him first, killed the whole board, and it was like, oh no, Voropi's come back with +1/+1 counter, and then he just hits us in the face next turn. Yeah.
Yeah. We tried.
Yeah,
we tried a few different sort of routes in our head, but none of them worked.
No.
And
it's a shame.
I don't know. I do think our tap plans cost us. I think both times when we played, basically we could have played the board wipes a turn sooner, had our lands not come in tapped.
Yeah,
and I feel that I'm sure one of them, I can't remember exactly, but I'm sure one of them, if they'd come down the turn earlier, I think it shut them down a lot more.
Yeah.
So I feel that was a big mistake on our part. Not a big mistake, but it does just go to show why. Because I know me and you are quite big advocates for saying, oh, well, it doesn't really matter if you just play like basics and sort of like just cheap lands. Like a mana base, at the end of the day, gets you there. But this does show that literally the turn it takes to play tap lands does matter. There is a good reason why they cost more.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've never spent a lot of money on the land. I run some of the other ones that have a chance of coming into play tapped, but most of the time don't. Like Blooming Marsh, for instance. I haven't got it up in front of me, but stuff that are called like fast lands or check lands.
It's like if you control a mountain, it comes in untapped.
Like conditional lands,
or if you control 2 or more basics, or less than however many other lands. Sort of, there's sort of like a sort of sub requirement.
That's right. Yeah.
So basically, it's either they're good. Either they're good early or good late, and you need to sort of build around it. If you've got enough in the deck, you can hopefully play them either early or late.
Yeah, that's it. And I think I had a land come in which was a tapped land, but the reason I run it in there is because of the cycling. So if I need to chuck it in the grave to fuel delirium for the land being in the grave, I can do that. So the utility's there, and there are lands in the deck that sometimes do come in tapped or add like a colourless mana, but you just want the synergy part of the land instead of the actual land coming in, sort of thing. But ultimately that let us down there because I've got a couple of deserts in there. Those deserts from Amonkhet that cycle, and then I've got things as well. I think Slippery Cast and Polluted Mire, which cycle for 2 colourless.
Yeah.
But they obviously come into play tapped. So yeah, I think there's a statistic somewhere, someone in the community said, bigger YouTube channel than us, has said that you should probably run 10% of your mana base as being tap lands. So if you've got 35 lands in the deck, 3.5 lands could be tapped. The rest should be normal.
That's quite a good little check you can do, isn't it?
Yeah,
I hadn't heard that before, and that is a handy little thing just to say. So if when you're looking at your list, I've got sort of 8, 9 tap lands here, to say well, actually there should only be 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think, well, you don't have any tap lands in mono red, do you?
Yeah, the haste enablers are tap lands usually.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think that's what it was anyway. One of them. Yeah,
I know Flamekin Village, I think, enters tapped unless you reveal an elemental. I think that's one of them that comes in tapped. But yeah, massive age-old debate. Tap lands, are they good? What place do they see in people's decks? We could go on for ages and ages about what could be done. But ultimately, if the land fits in with your deck style and it's a nice synergy, then you should allow yourself to have it. Because there has been times when I'll be like, oh, I need one more card to fuel him. I draw a card, recycling, chuck it away, bang, I've got it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it does work well, and the cycling lands are basically you can replace the card as well on your hand, as well as Furying Delirium. So that's why I have them in there. But yeah, it can cost you, as it did in this game. But the game after that was completely different.
It was. Atali went full thunder.
Full thunder. And without spoiling too much on that, that was a much better representation of what our decks should have been. So it's asking the question for the past turn versus series: do we film one video for the best, or do we film a few videos and use the best one, the best representation of everyone's decks? Because in that game, Tom's deck, not you, but the other Tom, his Goreclaw deck just didn't fire off in that game.
No, exactly. Then, if we'd put out that version, I was like, the first game, their decks showed very well, and ours didn't so much. Second version, ours showed much better than theirs.
Yeah.
And sort of like, well, so we didn't want the first version to go out. They probably wouldn't want the second version to go out. So it's how would we have come to a good compromise there? Like, we've said on the channel, we don't really care about winning or losing, like, from our own personal side.
Yeah.
It's more about seeing the decks function. You want to have like a good swing game.
Yeah.
Just for content purposes. Obviously, we don't want to be trying. We also want to make it a real game. Like, we don't want to sit there having sort of stacked decks or anything stupid, like sort of where we know sort of the outcome. We know we don't want it to be staged or anything silly like that. We want to still a good game, and it is hard to make that balance. How do you make it? So we're guaranteed good content. We're putting the effort in to go to these places and sort of film. It is something we're just trying to work out.
Yeah, but I think it is representative of game. That's how it should be played, because someone always goes off in these games, whether it's us or them. Somebody always goes off. So there's always one awesome interaction that's worth the price of admission for that game. And in this particular game, that's going to be released as part of the Versus series, it was the Rogues deck with a few interactions, which Kieran does explain at the end as well, if you stick around to the end. So definitely hang around for that. But yeah, still discovering it, and it's always good fun. But you will start seeing as well, trickling through, you'll see the past turn versus episode plus the extra game that we film. So you will be able to see these things as just another episode in the future. Because we have started doing that now as well, haven't we? So just playing an extra game after hours when we're not really.
When the cameras are meant to be off.
The cameras are meant to be off, but they're not. Just capturing awesome content, awesome games when the stakes aren't there, which is a shame. It's funny that stakes aren't there, but yeah, we perform really well. Thanks. Cheers. And that would have been even more outrageous if we were on the same team during that game. But no, it was 4 on all on all. If we were on the same team on that game, that would have been outrageous. But yeah, you'll see. You'll come to see that. So yeah, that was a good experience. High Wycombe game. They had a massive play space. You'll probably see that. When was it? December. We said to them. Or was it November? It was December, wasn't it? Yeah. So that'll be December when you see that one. So yeah.
Yeah, lovely shot, wasn't it? Tabletop Republic.
Awesome shot. Yeah. Loads of space. Loads of space to play. Loads of space to hang out, especially during this time as well. It is very, very spaced out, and you can abide by all the rules and stuff, and the regulations and everything. So it's just, yeah, great place to be. So yeah, check them out as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, I guess, isn't it? For what
yeah, that's everything I needed to cover today.
Yeah. Yeah, not much else really. This is obviously our first stream as well. So you'll see, hopefully, the format of the podcast will still be available on SoundCloud and Spotify using the audio from this. So I'm going to go test that out in a second. And this will be streamed, obviously, straight to YouTube as well. So you can rewatch it if you did miss it. Yeah, we have to just test it out now as to how it looks when it goes up as well, don't we? So we'll do that immediately after this ends, I guess.
We will.
But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one on YouTube and Spotify and SoundCloud, etc.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We don't want to end it right now, do we? Because we're still on. This is how we're talking right now, so we might want to take it off of live, or we can just.
Should we take it down?
Yeah.
Bye, watchers.
Bye, watchers.
Thank you for joining us in our first podcast stream.
Still noobs. Still noobs.
Hopefully it gets better than this.
Yeah. I hope so too.
It's been good fun.
Yeah,
Thanks for your comments, and we'll catch
questions.
you soon.
Yeah.
Cheers, bye.